What if I told you food is a tool to help lower your risk of many serious and chronic health conditions, including heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, as well as for some types of cancer? Hello, and welcome to Eating Smart with Fruits and Vegetables. We're excited you've joined us today and taken the initiative to learn more about the benefits of eating more fruits and vegetables. I'm Valeria Cohen, an alumni of the American Heart Association Scholar Program, and I will be guiding you today through this health lesson. This topic might not be new to most of us, and we hear about diets so often that we often tune out. But the truth is, nourishing our bodies with the right foods is vital for a healthy heart, body, and brain. So let's get ready to explore this fundamental topic. We will discuss what is the American Heart Association's Empowered to Serve initiative. We'll bring attention to difficulty in accessing healthy, affordable food. We will talk about how the quality of food we eat impacts our health. We'll clarify the quantity of fruits and vegetables we should be eating daily. And we'll emphasize your self care and encourage you to embrace ways to include a variety of fruits and vegetables in your daily meals. We know life can be busy, so we will focus on what you can do to improve your health. Finally, we will provide you with resources to help you find more information to keep you motivated on your healthy food journey and ways to take action and improve access to nutritious foods in your community. Empowered to Serve is an American Heart Association initiative that supports individuals, social entrepreneurs, and organizations that bring positive change and improve health in their own communities. Empowered to Serve provides business grants, internships, and educational resources just like this health lesson today. And it reflects the American Heart Association's mission to be a relentless force for a world of longer, healthier lives. Now, intuitively, we all know food can make us healthier or make us less healthy. But usually we relate to food more like a comfort, a reason to bring friends and family together and create a shared experience. Or sometimes we skip the formalities altogether and just grab the first thing we see in order to satisfy our hunger. But in reality, food supplies our bodies with the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients it needs, helping our body's systems function well, power our cells, help us fight disease, and keep us energized to take on another day. Eating fruits and vegetables is key to good health. Best way to get all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients your body needs is to eat a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables. We encourage you to add more color crunch and flavor with produce. Eating 2 to 2.5 cups each of vegetables and fruits as part of your overall healthy diet may reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease, including heart attack and stroke. That's how important it is. More health benefits? I'll take another serving. Food is a powerful tool that can help us manage and reverse some health conditions. When you swap in more vegetables and fruits in your meals, you experience additional benefits to your health. It may help you shed some unwanted extra pounds and manage your weight, get your blood pressure under control, reduce the chance of developing type 2 diabetes, as well as some cancers such as colon cancer, and supports healthy digestion. The fact is that when you have these health factors under control, you reduce your risk for developing cardiovascular disease and therefore improve your overall heart health. Most of us are eating calorie dense food, but we're not getting enough nutrients to support our body's needs. 75% of Americans don't include enough fruits and vegetables in their meals, and men and young adults eat the fewest. This trend is not surprising considering the obstacles we face that make it difficult to consistently make healthier food choices. And even if we have the best intentions, we're challenged daily by conflicting diet trends, the evolving science on what foods we should be limiting our intake of, and nonstop marketing of highly palatable, high calorie processed foods. Not to mention, we also have significant cultural pressures of what foods we should be eating and how much. We face the daily demands of a busy and stressful lifestyle. It's reasonable to think that at some point we give up and give in and shop for convenient, fast, pre-prepared foods. The result is, however, that we keep eating the same types of foods in excess, and our health and vitality suffer. We can take action and start making nutrient-dense food a priority. Let's start by knowing how much fruits and vegetables we should be eating. The recommended daily amount of fruit is about 4 to 5 servings. Okay, but what's a serving? 4 to 5 servings amounts to about 2 cups of fruit per day. An example of one single serving of fruit would be a medium-sized apple, pear, orange, or peach. 4 large strawberries are also considered a serving of fruit. Other examples would be a handful of blueberries, a wedge of watermelon, a fourth of a medium-sized pineapple, half of a medium avocado, or half a mango. Examples of a single serving for vegetables would be 5 to 8 florets of broccoli or cauliflower. If you eat 6 baby carrots or 1 whole carrot, that is a single serving of vegetables. Half of a large sweet potato, also half of a medium potato. A cup of raw spinach or another leafy green like kale or collard greens is considered one single serving of vegetables. So we should be eating about 4 to 5 of these individual servings every day. And it's not too hard to get your recommended daily amount if you think of it as adding fruits and vegetables to each one of your meals. Here are some handy tips to help you hit your daily vegetable and fruit goals. During meal times, aim to fill half of your plate with vegetables. The good news is that all produce counts, which means fresh, frozen, or canned all count towards your daily servings. Keep frozen and canned food on hand. They're convenient for when you need to throw together a meal in a hurry. Plus, it will cut down on your food waste, which sometimes happens with fresh produce. Look for fresh fruits and vegetables that are in season. These will be more reasonably priced. Pick a variety of vegetables and try new ones. If you drink fruit juice, make sure it's 100% fruit juice, not from concentrate or with added sugar. When buying canned vegetables, check the ingredients label and opt for the ones packed in water. Many will have salt, which helps preserve them, but you can try and choose low sodium varieties, or you can rinse and drain them to get rid of some of the salt before eating. Don't be afraid to read the ingredients label when buying any packaged food, canned and frozen fruits and vegetables. You can compare the food labels and choose items with the simplest ingredients, lowest amount of sodium, and no added sugars. Frozen fruits and vegetables are an excellent option. They're typically frozen at the peak of freshness, which means they retain the high nutrient content from the time they were harvested. Embrace ways to include a variety of fruits and vegetables in your daily meals and snacks. Dip them, sip them, freeze them. Another way to think about this is to make it easy for yourself to choose fruits and vegetables over the high-calorie snacks. For example, keep fruits visible and accessible on your desk, table, or counter. Cut up vegetables ahead of time and have them ready to eat. You can have them as a crunchy snack or pair them with smooth hummus or guacamole or whatever you like. Freeze fruit like grapes or banana slices for when you have a sweet craving. Or you can make fruit popsicles in an ice tray or popsicle mold using fruit juices or fruit you've previously blended. There are plenty of delicious ways to add your 4 to 5 servings to your day. However, there is a catch. Incorporating more fruits and vegetables into your meals requires a bit of pre-planning, but it's not hard at all. Start small and buy 2 or 3 varieties of fruits and vegetables that you will begin to introduce in your meals. Here are some examples. Get ready because I'm going to mention many more options than just the ones that appear on this slide. For breakfast, try adding sliced strawberries, bananas, or berries to your oatmeal. Don't like oatmeal? What about in plain yogurt? It will be a creamy, sweet, and tangy, nutritious packed meal. When you're making scrambled eggs or an omelet, add diced onions, peppers, mushrooms, or spinach, or maybe some fresh parsley. For lunch, bulk up your sandwich with fresh vegetables. Thinly sliced cucumbers, tomatoes, a creamy avocado. You can add any dark leafy green and drizzle in some extra virgin olive oil. For dinner, if you'll be using the oven, don't pass up on the chance to bake sweet potatoes. And what about those unused veggies sitting in your fridge? Chop them up and add to soups or chilies. For a satisfying addition to your rice, saute garlic and asparagus or collard greens. When you're making pasta, throw frozen spinach in your boiling pasta water when it's just about done. And for those barbecue lovers out there, toss on some corn on the cob on the grill, or create veggie and fruit kebabs with bell peppers, cherry tomatoes, mushrooms, pineapple, watermelon, or peaches on skewers. What about if you're not a vegetable lover? If you don't like one, it doesn't mean you might not like another. Get creative. You can shred zucchini, beets, or carrots and add to batter when you're making muffins, or saute and add to your pasta sauce. Saute chopped mushrooms and replace half of your ground meat with them when you're making burgers, meatloaf, or meatballs. These sneaky vegetables boost flavor, texture, and nutrition, often without anybody knowing they're there. So start off with small changes. Most of these examples are easy additions and they will make your meals even more delicious. When you eat many different types of fruits and vegetables, you will get a variety of vitamins and minerals to support good health. Red, orange, yellow, green, white, and purple and blue foods. These foods will be packed with many beneficial nutrients, vitamins, and minerals, including potassium, magnesium, folate, vitamins A and C, and plant polyphenols. These help reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, support the immune system and your microbiome. Fruits and vegetables are also super rich in fiber, which can help prevent blood sugar spikes, keeping insulin in balance. Fiber can aid with weight loss by making you feel more full during meals, and it helps move waste products through the colon. Additionally, fiber can be a prebiotic that supports a healthy gut. The amazing thing is, when you include the rainbow of fruits and vegetables in your diet, you unlock extra benefits from the variety of nutrients working together to support your body's system in complex and powerful ways.
Color is power. It heals, defends, soothes. Color energizes in the morning and revives throughout the day. It's bright green, deep red, orange. Not artificial orange, orange orange. Color like this helps you do more, play more, and live more. And when you add a serving of color to your plate, you may get a healthier, longer life in return. Life is why. Color is how. Add color.
Join the Healthy for Good movement and get science-based information for you-based motivation. On heart.org/healthyforgood, you'll find resources aimed at supporting your overall well-being, physical and mental. The website has valuable information and tools that promote good sleep habits, stress management, being active, and plenty of ideas on how to prepare vegetables and incorporate more healthy, delicious food in your diet. Healthy for Good can help inspire you to adopt healthy habits one step at a time. We know and statistics show that most Americans do not eat the required daily amount of vegetables and fruits. And one of the problems that contributes to this is having limited access to places where to buy them. Many urban and rural communities will only have corner stores or gas stations nearby, restricting customers' options to ultra-processed foods, high in calories and low in nutrients. How frequently we eat fruits and vegetables often depends on whether we can buy them locally. A lack of access to fresh produce in neighborhoods creates a barrier to adhering to a heart-healthy diet. And in fact, research tells us that eating a diet that is low in nutrient content contributes to the development of cardiovascular diseases. How is AHA advocacy helping? The American Heart Association advocates for expanding and improving U.S. nutrition policies and programs to ensure all Americans can access nutritious foods, including increasing the availability and access to fruits, vegetables, and other nutritious foods in all communities, and improving the nutrition standards of school meals, early care, and in public places. Nutrition security would help improve cardiovascular health and help reduce disparities in chronic disease. Here are some ways to take action in your community. Contact your city and state leaders to let them know what food access is like in your community. Find ways to spread the word about nutrition assistance programs such as SNAP, WIC, and school meals. Assess the availability and affordability of fresh, frozen, and canned fruits and vegetables offered by local retailers. Create a petition to request more variety, improve affordability, or advocate for better signage and placement. Meet with an after-school or daycare program representative to discuss serving more fruits and vegetables for snacks. Organize a letter writing campaign and set up a meeting with state leaders. For example, ask for funding to host a farmers market in an underserved community. Sign up for Heart Powered, and then send a note to your congressperson advocating for healthier meals at school. Investing in community solutions. The Empowered to Serve Business Accelerator supports entrepreneurs who design solutions to address and improve health disparities in their communities. By investing in community-driven solutions, the program aims to generate sustainable change in communities' health. Be on the lookout for the application window. This opportunity provides training, mentorship, and funding. Learn more at empoweredtoserve.org. We all have the power to make a difference by speaking out for policies that help build healthier communities and help build healthier lives. Join Heart Powered today and be among the first to know when major policy initiatives pass or when your help is needed to advocate for a healthy future. You can sign up on heartpowered.org or text Empower to 46839. Join the Empowered to Serve movement and use your voice to build a culture of health for all in your community. Sign up to become an ambassador or to learn more. Go to empoweredtoserve.org. We value your thoughts. Share your feedback at empoweredtoserve@heart.org. We hope you feel empowered. Use each meal as an opportunity to power your body, brain, and heart. Remember to give yourself time to adapt to new food and make small but consistent changes that stick with you and last a lifetime, lowering your risk for heart disease, stroke, and other major disease. Thank you so much for joining us.